still, ironing out everything, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be exciting for the people and the fans.
Are you going in there to put Mike down and like, hey, this is not, we're gonna have fun, we're gonna throw a few punches, like I'm taking this seriously? And
It was recently said that you're going to be fighting Floyd Mayweather. Why the hell did he agree to fight you? That seems like a bad decision by him.
Well, listen, I was minding my business. I'm flying my birds, tending to my children, and he's the one. He came with the sign. His name was on the contract signed already, and he was talking really bad and nasty to me. And so I was like, God, damn! I thought we were friends. He talking crazy.
He's all right.
That's got to be such a cool thing for boxing fans, though, Mike, to have two of the all-time legends in there. Are you excited just to see the thing of that, like it was with you and Roy?
Nah, man, we want to get him, man. What you talking about? Start talking crazy, like kick his ass.
He doesn't know what he signed up for.
Yeah, I thought the exhibition. He's talking crazy.
So he's like, but Mike, come on, man. He can't be doing anything to you. Like, that's a bad decision by him.
Hey, he made a good money choice, though.
Floyd Mayweather just went off. In a brand new live interview, Floyd finally broke his silence about the Terrence Crawford-Canelo fight, and then out of nowhere, he flipped the script and exploded when asked about his own upcoming mega showdown with Iron Mike Tyson. That's right. The undefeated 50-0 King is stepping back into the ring in 2026 against a man who once terrified the entire heavyweight division. And Floyd is making it clear, this isn't some light sparring match. He's promising fireworks. But here's the real question. Is Floyd risking it all? His health, his reputation, even the legacy of that untouchable 50-0 record? Let's break it down. The interview started off calm. Floyd was asked about Canelo Alvarez versus Terrence Crawford, the fight that shocked the boxing world.
you were sure about what would happen on Saturday night, even though I think a lot of people who were fans were not exactly sure. Would Canelo win? Would Bud be big enough, strong enough to handle Canelo's power? Well, the answer to that question was yes. I saw you placed a bet, won a lot of money. Congratulations. What are your thoughts? What was your reaction to the fight, Floyd, as you watched Bud and Canelo in there on Saturday?
Oh, it's good for boxing. It was exciting. The best man won.
Floyd said simply, it was good for boxing. It was exciting. The best man won. That's classic Money Mayweather, always playing the diplomat. But when pressed on whether Canelo was washed up at 35, Floyd dodged, I don't know. Boxing is wear and tear on the body, maybe.
Is Canelo washed up now at 35 years old?
Oh, I don't know. Boxing is a lot of wear and tear on the body. Maybe so. I'm not really sure.
Translation, Floyd's not giving Crawford full credit. Instead of praising Bud for becoming the first three-division undisputed champ in history, he pointed to Canelo's decline. And boxing Twitter lit up immediately. Floyd can't stand seeing someone else on top.
Well, also if we remember, Canelo that time was a razor-thin decision. Floyd won, majority decision. C.J. Ross had it with what a lot of people had as a draw. And then the other two judges scored it for Floyd, of course. And that was a Floyd at the top of his game with a very green Canelo with very little experience, and he still took him, into deep waters. So
what was Canelo? What, 20-something? 20 what? 23, 25?
Yeah, he was. Very, very young in the game,
very
obviously.
Young, very young. He had more fights than Floyd, and he lost.
Yeah,
to a man that was 30-something years old, 36.
But Floyd was clearly at the top of his career, and Canelo had fought a lot of people.
How you at the top of your career in your prime? You in your prime? You ain't in your prime when you're at 36. That's not your prime.
Did he lose?
20s.
I mean,
your prime is in your 20s.
It's different for different people.
Yeah, okay. Well, so, and that's why Canelo is saying what he's saying.
But want to
make himself look like he did something great.
But then the interviewer pivoted from Crawford versus Canelo to the fight everyone's buzzing about. When asked about his fight with Mike Tyson, Floyd's tone shifted. Suddenly, the cool, calculated businessman sounded fired up. This is legend versus legend. That speaks for itself. And he's right. Floyd Mayweather, the greatest defensive boxer of all time, versus Mike Tyson, the most feared heavyweight puncher who ever lived. It's the fight nobody thought we'd ever see, but in 2026, Netflix is making it happen.
Well, Tyson
if there were some prearrangement for this fight, Tyson's animosity, well documented towards Floyd. Any chance that he's going in there and and saying, "Hey, screw all, I don't care what agreement was made, if there was one at all, I want to kill this dude"?
Nah. He gonna get a check. Floyd's gonna get a check. And they're gonna get a check that's real huge because of their names. So nobody's finna fuck their money up.
But here's the catch. This isn't just another Floyd exhibition against some influencer or MMA fighter. This is Iron Mike, a man who, even in his late 50 seconds, still carries one-punch knockout power. A man who flattened grown heavyweights in their prime with a single uppercut. And Floyd knows it. He said flat out, "I'm not going in there just to have fun. I'm taking this seriously. The fans want excitement, and that's what they'll get." That right there, that's Floyd exploding. That's him warning the world this fight isn't a game.
The Floyd Mayweather Mike Tyson exhibition fight.
Oh, man, hey, like I said, Mike don't like Floyd.
Appreciate it, man.
Mike don't what?
He don't like Floyd. He always talk bad about Floyd.
Who the face of boxing, coach? Who the face of boxing today?
Face of the boxing.
Yeah.
Y'all know what it is, no?
Here's where it gets wild. Floyd has spent years protecting that perfect 50 to 0. He's bragged about it in every interview, built his brand around it, even said, "There's not a fighter alive who can tarnish my legacy." But now, he's putting that untouchable record on the line against a man 60 pounds heavier, naturally stronger, and still dangerous even at 59.
What do you think about Floyd talking about greater than Ali?
He's very delusional. He can't listen. If he was anywhere near that realm of greater than Ali, he'd be able to take his kids to school by himself.
There you go.
Okay, he can't take his kid to school by himself. And he's talking about he's great. Greatness is not guarding yourself from the people. Greatness is being accepted by the people. He can't take his kids alone to school by himself. He's a little scared man. He's a very small, scared man.
Why? Why would Floyd risk it? Some fans say it's the money. Mayweather has never hidden the fact that boxing is both sport and business. Others say it's ego. Floyd can't stand that Crawford is stealing headlines, so he's jumping back into the spotlight with the only name big enough to overshadow Bud.
People will watch. Yes, people will watch. And then at the end, bro, clip this. They're going to go, Mike Tyson versus Floyd Mayweather was the lamest thing I've ever seen. I can't believe I actually tuned in. That's the last Tyson fight I will ever watch. No, it won't be. People have short-term memory. They're going to forget about the last Tyson fight they saw, even though we all know what he looked like. And they're going to watch Floyd versus
that. And that's precisely is why you need to do what you're going to do in life. Do you, dude. It doesn't matter. Do not listen to other people ever.
Either way, the risk is real. If Floyd loses, even in an exhibition, his aura of invincibility takes a hit. And against Mike Tyson, one mistake is all it takes.
We back. I'm pretty sure I'd be upset too if I was somebody else. I'd be mad at Mayweather too. For 29 years or 30 years, you keep getting money like this. I'd be mad too. Shit. I'd be hating on Mayweather too. Continue to hate. You know, people only talk about winners. I'm a winner, so continue to talk. Keep your bread fresh. Put it in the bag. Call me the bread man. Tip money. Fucking throw it in here too. Throw it in the Floyd bag. See, I'm balling the fuck out. Crocodile phones, Himalayan phones, crocodile bag. It's my life, man. Keep hating.
Let's break this down technically. Mike Tyson weighed 228 pounds in his last fight. Floyd Mayweather, he fought his entire career around 147, 154. That's an 80-pound gap.
One of the greatest of all time, Evander Holyfield. Mike Tyson announced he's fighting Floyd Mayweather in 2026. What do you think of that fight overall?
Well, kind of different, the size-wise, by, Tyson heavyweight, and I think weatherweight.
Right.
So it's.
Is it a real fight? Do you think? You think fans should take it serious? Is it a real fight, Mayweather Tyson?
I couldn't think it was real. Because the fact of the matter, a lot bigger than guy, so it's weight makes a difference.
Tyson's style is peekaboo, head movement, swarming hooks, and body-to-head combos. Even at 59, his training clips show he still snaps mitts like a monster.
We getting ready. I got marble head. We call it lamp. His legs little as body is. It's lamp.
Floyd's game has always been defense, counterpunching, angles, and stamina. But here's the scary part. Defense means nothing if the punch you block still rattles your arms and shoulders. Tyson's power carries through gloves, through guard, through everything. Floyd said in the interview, "I can still do it all. I need to be patient, intelligent, but I'll put everything I've got into it." Sounds confident. But fans are asking, what happens if Tyson clips him just once?
Let's talk about the biggest and most important exhibition in boxing right now. Floyd Mayweather and Mike Tyson. Now you're talking about a real exhibition amongst two legends that deserve to get plenty of money together. Let's break records. Let's everybody go out and support a real exhibition amongst two legends. This is how the game is supposed to go. We don't need to confuse them with the other fighters and all that. Shout out to Floyd and shout out to Mike. Maybe check more money than the, what's that place where they print the money? The Mint. Maybe check more money than the Mint can print. You know what I mean? Yeah. May they check more money than the Mint can print. A real exhibition amongst two legends in the sport of boxing. How could that be something wrong with that? Well, I want to come on and promote that. I want to come on and promote that fight because I think that it's a good fight. And if they get it on, then may the best man win. May the Tyson family and the Mayweather family check plenty of money together on this one.
Of course, this wouldn't be Floyd Mayweather if it wasn't also about the money. The Tyson versus Paul fight last year did 65 million concurrent streams on Netflix. This one, Mayweather versus Tyson, it could break every combat sports streaming record in history. Floyd knows that. Tyson knows that. And that's why this fight is happening. Two legends, one ring, billions on the table. But the business angle creates tension. Critics are already blasting it as another money grab. Rick Thompson, the Georgia commissioner, even called Jake Paul versus Tank Davis the dumbest S he'd ever seen. Imagine what he's thinking about this.
Everybody knows Tank Davis is fighting Jake Paul, crossover matchup on steroids. Talk to us about it. What you think?
That's all it is, man. But it's good. Good for him. I'm happy for him. Everybody wants to do that, man. If you can go rob the bank and not get in trouble, why not, man? Why not?
Still, Floyd brushed off the criticism. "I'm glad I can still entertain the fans. That's what it's all about." For him, this is legacy and business. He wants to remind the world who built modern boxing into a spectacle.
And I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I'm the type of guy, I don't hate on nobody. And I don't want to hate on nobody because I'm not really a hater like that. So it's like, if they're going to do it and make it something big for the public to see, and they're going to make money doing it, my hat goes off to them, more power to them. I'm not that kind of guy. It's like, you can sit there and pick it apart and say, well, Mike didn't look good against Jake, or this and that, or that and that, but it's not that. It's like, maybe he had a bad night. We'll see what happens this time. So you should never hate on anybody making money in the sport, because that's what this sport is for. But my hat goes off to him. It's funny, but that they would announce it the week of all the chaos I got going on, and the week before the Canelo fight. But somebody told me that there was going to be a big announcement like that coming around the time of the Canelo fight, and there it is. So that somebody was correct.
Here's a twist the fans are buzzing about. Is Floyd using this fight to steal shine from Terrence Crawford?
I thought Terrence fought a virtuoso fight. Terrence never let Canelo get into a rhythm. Terrence never allowed Canelo to get anything going, and I didn't think he could do it for 12 rounds. I thought that the first 3 or 4 rounds were going to be difficult for Canelo for that reason, but Terrence was able to do it for 12 rounds, and in the later part of the fight, he kind of pushed the fight more than I think people expected, which is the mark of a superstar, man.
Crawford just did the impossible, moved up 2 weight classes, beat Canelo Alvarez, became a 3-division undisputed champion, and boxing media exploded with debates. Is Bud now greater than Mayweather?
I saw you before the fight, the Crawford-Canelo fight, and you had a Cavs hat on. This time you've got a GOAT hat on. Is that how you're feeling? I know it says Muhammad Ali, but is that how you're feeling about Bud's performance, about his whole career?
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling that way, man. GOAT. Greatest of all time, man. You got to give it to him. You got to give it to him. You got to give it to his coaches, not just me, Saul Red, Bernie, Chet, nutritionists. You know, everybody played a part.
Canelo said he's way better than Mayweather. What do you think to that?
Who, Terrence?
Yeah.
Oh, of course. Of course. Of course he is.
Max Kellerman even said Bud has a stronger argument because he fights everyone, anytime, without cherry picking. So what happens? Days later, Floyd announces the Tyson fight. Suddenly, Crawford's glory is competing with legend versus legend.
Who do you think's better out of those two, Crawford or Mayweather?
I think Crawford is better, bigger. He's actually he moved in weight class, and I would say Crawford is a better fight all around fighter. Mayweather is really good too, though. You can't knock him as well. He's very talented. It would have been a tough fight, but I think Crawford would have the edge over Mayweather because of the long arms and because he's bigger. You know what I'm saying? And he would have kept him at bay. And it would have been hard for Mayweather to counter, maybe. But Mayweather's definitely a technician. I mean, like Crawford said, Mayweather has his era, and Crawford, this is his era.
And in that interview, Floyd couldn't even give Bud his flowers. He hinted Canelo might just be washed. Fans see it. They're calling it what it is, Floyd being Floyd. Always making the conversation about himself. But let's zoom out. This fight isn't just about Floyd or Tyson. It's about what boxing is becoming. The old rules don't matter anymore. Weight classes? Forget it. Age limits? Throw them out. Record protection? Optional. This is entertainment. This is Netflix turning boxing into a global spectacle. And whether you love it or hate it, Floyd versus Tyson is the clearest sign yet that boxing's future isn't just about titles or rankings. It's about moments, events, headlines that make the world stop scrolling.
Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather. I know it's one of those type of fights.
Wow, I just heard about that. What are they going to do?
Wait, you didn't know about that?
No, yeah, I didn't know about the exhibition.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's wild.
Is it the biggest fight? Does it make sense?
It's going to be the biggest fight for all the casuals.
All right, thanks, Paulie.
But let's play devil's advocate. What if Floyd gets clipped? What if Tyson does the unthinkable? Sure, technically, it won't go on Floyd's pro record. But does the world care? Headlines won't say exhibition. They'll say Tyson beats Mayweather. And that changes everything. Suddenly, the GOAT debate shifts. Suddenly, Floyd's aura cracks. Suddenly, every fighter from Crawford to Tank Davis will have ammo to say, see, he wasn't untouchable.
This is Floyd Mayweather versus Mike Tyson in an exhibition bout in 2026.
I don't know what to say anymore. This whole thing is a big sell, and it's an exhibition, and you're going to get hoodwinked again, and they're going to move around, and nobody's going to get hurt. And that's the state of boxing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you can reference, well, they've had bad blood in the past. Cool. One of them is 50 years old. He's 48, but we'll just say 50. Floyd is 50 years old. Mike Tyson is 60 years old. This isn't your normal 50 and 60-year-old. This is a very weathered, hard miles, 50 and 60-year-old
fighting for your entertainment. I have no desire to watch this.
That's why this fight is so polarizing. If Floyd wins, people shrug. Of course, he outboxed an older Tyson. If he loses, it's a legacy-shaking earthquake. Right now, Floyd says he's not really training. The fight is still a year away. But make no mistake, the hype train is already rolling. Promoters are calling it the biggest event in combat sports history. Tyson's already talking about how dangerous it will be for Floyd's health. Floyd's already promising excitement. And fans, they're split down the middle. Some say Floyd's too slick, too smart, too good defensively. Others say Tyson only needs one punch, and Floyd won't survive the first 3 rounds.
Versus Mike Tyson, it's been signed for under Mayweather Promotions and Mike Tyson Promotions for 2020-26. Worldwide broadcast. Special exhibition. Who the hell would have thought we would be getting this? Floyd Mayweather's caption says, "I fear no man, but..."
Either way, this is the fight nobody expected, and everybody's going to watch. So there you have it. Floyd Mayweather just exploded in a live interview, promising that his fight with Mike Tyson won't be a light sparring session. It'll be legend versus legend. He's risking everything: his health, his aura, maybe even the shadow of his 50-0 record. And he's doing it against the most feared heavyweight of all time. Is this genius? Is it jealousy? Or is it the biggest mistake Floyd Mayweather has ever made? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Who wins in 2026? Floyd Mayweather or Mike Tyson? And don't forget to hit subscribe. I'll catch you in the next video.